Airplanes are an exciting way to travel, but let's be real. Most people still don't know half of the secrets. You're not just flying through the sky in a pressurized tin can. You're stepping into a high-stakes game of survival, comfort, and not getting stuck next to the guy who brought tuna salad on board. So let's dive into the flight manual they don't want you to see. These are the 13 flight secrets that'll change how you fly forever. 1. Skip the coffee. Unless you like it with a side of bacteria. Flight attendants might smile while serving that in-flight coffee, but trust me, they're not drinking it. Why? Because that hot water comes from onboard tanks that barely meet health standards. E. coli, staph bacteria, and other microscopic friends have been found lurking in those tanks. Your best move, ask for bottled water or juice. If the crew is skipping the coffee, maybe you should too. But while you're staying awake and alert, guess who's legally allowed to take a nap at 35,000 feet? 2. Pilots are allowed to nap while flying the plane. Yep, you read that right. On long-haul flights, pilots take scheduled naps in the cockpit while the other pilot flies the plane. It's called controlled rest, and it's totally legal. Why? Because fatigue is a silent threat. A 20 to 40-minute power nap can keep pilots sharp when it matters most. But here's the spicy part. There have been real incidents where both pilots accidentally fell asleep mid-flight. In 2024, an Indonesian flight crew dozed off for 28 minutes before one of them woke up and corrected course. So next time you hear, "This is your captain speaking," just know, he may have just woken up from a nap with drool on his shoulder. 3. Seatback pockets. The lost and found of disease. Crusty tissues, spilled snacks, and someone's half-melted chocolate bar. Yep, it's all fair game in the seatback pocket. It's basically a biohazard pouch no one's cleaning. Don't stash anything valuable or edible there. Just don't. And if you thought gross was bad, let's talk about downright dangerous. 4. Those cabin lights aren't for ambiance, they're for survival. When the lights dim during takeoff or landing, it's not to set a romantic vibe, it's to help your eyes adjust quickly in case of an emergency. And those open window shades? Not for your Instagram sunset shots. They give crew and passengers a visual on what's happening outside in case things go sideways. But let's shine some light on another under-the-radar danger, your bag's location. 5. Stop shoving your bag under the seat without thinking. That cozy foot cubby under the seat? It's a cocktail of bacteria from hundreds of shoes, spilled drinks, and occasionally, vomit. Oh, and theft? It happens more than you'd think, especially on overnight flights. Hack: use a slim essentials-only tote under your seat and clip it in place. Main valuables go overhead or stay in your lap. Let's climb out of the muck and head to the one spot that'll actually keep you stable. Literally. 6. Book seats. Over the wing for a smoother ride. Pilot approved. If you hate turbulence, sit over the wing. It's the plane's center of gravity and feels less movement than the tail or nose. Think of it as the eye of the airplane storm. Bonus: combine it with an early flight and you'll glide through smooth skies like a pro. But you'll need your neck in working order for that. Let's talk travel pillows. 7. Don't inflate your neck pillow all the way. Science says so. Cabin pressure at cruising altitude makes the air inside objects expand. So if your pillow's blown up on the ground, it's going to try and go full marshmallow in the air, and could even burst. Fix: inflate at 75%, then let the cabin pressure do the rest. Speaking of exploding things, your taste buds might be the next victim. Unless you play it smart. 8. Order the special meal. Even if you're not special. Vegetarian, kosher, low sodium? Doesn't matter. Special meals are made in smaller batches, loaded on first, and served before the rest of the plane gets their sad chicken trays. You don't need dietary restrictions, just guts to click that checkbox at booking. Your stomach will thank you. Now let's rewind your whole trip. The time of day you fly? Massive game changer. 9. Early flights. Less chaos, less turbulence, fewer delays. Airports are like dominoes. One delay in the morning triggers a chain reaction of travel disasters all day long. Fly early and you're basically dodging the bullet before it's fired. Plus, weather's calmer, fewer crowds, and ticket prices are often cheaper midweek in the early morning. But when you're picking that flight, don't overlook this sneaky seat strategy. 10. The back of the plane, the flight attendant VIP zone. You might deplane last, but you'll often get better service. Why? Because the galley's close, the crew is less watched, and you can discreetly ask for extra snacks, drinks, even a blanket. Up front, everything's under surveillance. In the back, you're flying under the radar in a good way. Speaking of radars, your tech could be working against you. 11. Your phone's airplane mode isn't optional. Here's why. No, your iPhone isn't crashing the plane, but when hundreds of devices are hunting for cell towers at once, they create radio interference that can mess with pilot comms. It's static, it's disruptive, it's real. Flip on airplane mode, just do it. This isn't the place to test boundaries. Now, what if I told you lightning strikes planes all the time and it's totally fine? 12. Planes get hit by lightning. All the time, and that's okay. The average plane gets struck by lightning once per year, but don't panic. Modern jets are designed to channel electricity safely around the fuselage and out the tail. You might see a flash or hear a rumble, but the aircraft's basically wearing a giant metal raincoat. Nature brings the drama, engineering brings the safety. Now for one last one, the wildest flight fact no one talks about. 13. Your oxygen mask. You have 15 seconds to put it on, or you're out cold. Those masks drop for a reason. If cabin pressure drops, you've got 12 to 15 minutes of oxygen. But here's the kicker. You may only have 15 seconds before hypoxia knocks you unconscious. Forget your phone, forget your carry-on. Just mask up and breathe fast. That's how real emergencies work. Now you know more than 99% of passengers. And that's it. 13 flight secrets that turned you from average traveler to sky sassy legend. From tricking turbulence to dodging bacteria, you've now got more insider info than some new flight attendants. If you learned something that'll change how you fly, hit that like button, subscribe for more brain-boosting travel tips, and drop your weirdest flight experience in the comments. We might just feature it in the next video.